Good morning. Welcome back to another Live at 5 Early Morning Motivation. Today is August 22nd. It is Tuesday morning, and today's quote is going to come from Tools of Titans. And the quote's actually by Seth Godin. It's really short, really simple, and I overlooked it when I first read it and had to kind of come back to it. It really wasn't. And it's not that I didn't get it. I didn't think it applied right away. And then as I sat on it, I was like, oh wow. But it's really simple. It just says it's always the hard part that creates the value, right? So just very simply stated, it's always the hard part that creates the value. So when I thought about this, I was like, all right, like that's true. Like, yeah, like the hard stuff is usually the most valuable stuff. But I was thinking about it from like a proficiency standpoint. So like the most difficult tasks produce the most value. And then I started thinking about it from an eBay perspective, like as a reseller or, owning your own business or even like exercising. It's not that the tasks are necessarily difficult. It's that it's hard to motivate yourself to actually do them. And that was how it hit me. I was like, man, that's so true. Like the things that create the most value in eBay and Amazon and things like that is usually listing the items, right? Shipping them in, whatever you need to do. It's never the actual like hard tasks. Like sourcing is fun, but it doesn't create all the value. Sure, making the right buy can create some value, but at the end of the day, if you're not listing and growing your inventory and growing your business, you're not growing forward. And those listings usually aren't the funnest thing in the world. And so I would even go as far to say when I look at this quote, I'm just like, it's not about just what's hard, it's what's the hardest to do, not difficult, but hardest for you to want to do, to have the motivation to do, to actually execute against, to get up early every day, right? It's not that it's difficult. It's just that it's hard to convince yourself to actually want to do it. It's not hard to exercise every day necessarily, but it's hard to convince yourself to want to do it every day. And so I thought it was really cool and really powerful for a short quote there. And it's interesting that I almost overlooked it. And I ended up coming back to it, thought it was kind of perfect for this morning. I actually struggled getting up this morning a lot more than usual. I started a new workout program yesterday and it just kicked my butt. And I almost laid in bed and I'm like, you know what? No, it's time to get up. And it's just so funny how much this quote resonates with that. But hopefully everyone's doing well out there. I'm going to jump over to the chat. If you haven't seen the book, you're new to my channel. So the Tools of Titans book I've been going through lately, link is in the description, looks like that. Feel free to check it out if it interests you. I want to make sure we're all good in the chat here. Looks like we got 15 watching live. We got Michelle in the house. We got JMO. We got Sarah, Candace. Thanks for joining, guys. Hopefully everyone's doing well. Hopefully you guys are going to have an awesome Tuesday. And hopefully your sales are doing really well. Sales just keep on cranking for me, so no complaints here. And I'm going to get listening. I've got a stack of stuff over the left here to get through, push through before work. And then I got softball tonight. So have an awesome day, guys. Hopefully your Tuesday is fantastic. And thanks for stopping in as always.